Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and today I'm going to show you the deck I'm using for the XC's Festival. Spoiler alert, I am also Platinum 1, as you can see here, so I have a video ready for that. But I want to do this event video, so we have a new event. You get 3 loner decks, but I made a deck with just cards I had, pretty much. I'm at slowly building a Machina deck, but I fell in love with Infinity Track so much I went ahead and filled in a lot of gaps with Infinity Track. So I've been messing with it here and there throughout the whole tournament, you know. Haven't spent any CP on it. As you can see, I have like a pretty good amount of CP here, but I'm waiting to spend it. I'm gonna just really save as much as I can. But as for the deck itself here, we have a mix of Machina and Infinite Track, and it's full Xyz. Our entire extra deck is Xyz. Huge monsters. Everything else is spells. Haven't really worked in any traps. I have some some interesting spells, like a Machina Deployment that gives us 2 Machina, Twin Twister that hits 2. Outrigger Extension is actually a pretty important card. And we do have means to search it. We'll get into that combo later. Maybe, I think in the replays we'll have it. Upstart Goblin, I put in like every deck now. Pretty much Droplet too. Droplet is just so good. The other ultra rares we have are the Machina. Machina Fortress is super sick, as we all know from Duel Links. And then we have this new Citadel who's really strong. He comes out like a clear form, but is much better. He can tribute himself, destroy a bunch of monsters. Very interesting monster. We'll see him in the replays, I'm sure, too. So, beyond Machina and Infinite Track, we do have some other train monsters. They're just level 10s that get us to big boy level 10 XCs. Now, this is a pretty crazy XCs extra deck. Let me make sure. We just have a bunch of other Infinite Track, Infinity Track. This boy, here we go. Crab is the important one. Crab is how we search. Outrigger. Outrigger Extension is your opponent cannot target Machine XC's monsters you control with card effects. Very strong. Pretty core. You can also bounce an Infinite Track to a higher monster. We can do that with an 11 or a 7 to a 9 and things like that back and forth. You won't see that second part all too often. But making Machine XC's untargetable, very, very good with just card effects. So, what else? These decks are just so huge, I don't want to miss anything. Flying Pegasus, super legit. You'll special summon an Earth Machine from the graveyard. And yeah, other than that, what's important is the extra deck. We got a Dreadnought who can summon our big boys if he destroys a monster. I don't know exactly what this does. Detach or attach a material, detach and get a search. That's pretty good. Layered Jinzo is kind of silly. We got a level 7 Infinity Track. This level 8, it is doable. You don't use it all too often. Dyson Sphere, like from Duel Links. This crazy monster, I have summoned it before. He'll make your opponent take the damage he does. A crazy little monster. Infinity Track, Earth Slicer, very core play. We have 2 of him. This card's pretty interesting, this Grenader card. I just happen to have it. I haven't used it yet, but it seems pretty interesting. You could make your opponent attach a monster to it, and you attach one too. Pretty interesting card. I'll get to it eventually. Then we have the biggest boys. We got the level 10s. This is another Grenader. Level 10 here. Super Dreadnought. Level 11. And then 2 level 12s. Believe it or not, we could get to the level 12s. We get to the 11s all sorts of different ways. Crazy deck, guys. Not super strong. It just works well for this festival because they have a nice fat ban list on this XC's festival. So you're not seeing a bunch of cheese decks. People are still trying to cheese with decks that just aren't extra deck decks and are main deck decks. And it's pretty whatever, but some awesome replays. And I clap my favorite deck to clap in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! I guess you'd have to say now. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know how you're doing in this oh man, I didn't really let you guys get a good look at the extra deck, did I? So we'll come here so you can get a look at the extra deck just here at the end. But I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright guys, it's time to bring clapping to Witchcrafters for probably the first time in Master Duel. I clap Witchcrafters constantly in Duel Links, but here we're going Master Duel, so check this out. We go Infinite Drill. He could special summon Citadel, no strings attached. We could trigger Super Express Bus, or I think that's not the trigger, that's the one that just special summons from his hand. Look at this boy, I love this card. This card just single-handedly won me so many duels. He's a 3.2k, 4k defense, quick effect, detached, target a monster on the field, unaffected by card effects. Amazing. So we have 2 instances of that. We can do a quick effect whenever we want. Killer monster, guys. But we can also bring out a level 11. This boy with him. So you can use a rank 10 machine. We can do that. So this boy's pretty much the wall, and then this boy's the offense. As you can see, we're fighting the worst Witchcrafters. I hate Witchcrafters. Do not like them. So always trying to clap them. I make a bunch of misplays here, crucial misplays, and still get the win. That's how hard this deck can pull it out. So he's still using Varay, adding tons to his hand. This would be a lot of turns in this duel. So maybe we'll watch it in fast forward. It's just insanely long. So he's setting more. We top deck Swift Scarecrow. I'm trying to bait out his Madam's effect. He did it. So he started with Varay's effect to negate effects because he's afraid I'm going to make these 2 monsters 5. I'm chaining this Super Dreadnought to protect Drill, so his effect won't be negated. I just lose 1 off my Dreadnought, but I wanted that because Dreadnought's just gonna turn into the level 11 boy. So we save him from the negate. He doesn't matter. He's negated, but he doesn't matter because he's about to become a Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon. Now we can still use this boy's effect. We can obviously use this boy's effect because he wasn't even here when Varay used it. He's gonna go up to 6k. He's gonna still use his effect. It's gonna be 2 5ks. He's gonna have to destroy, we already had it out, the out trigger extension. He couldn't target our biggest boy. He's gotta target the spell card. This boy's gonna make these 2 5. I do have an XYZ. We have an Infinitrack for that. He gets to add to our hand. We add a Machina. He doesn't even just add Infinitracks. That's gonna be our Raider. Couldn't use our Raider's effect this turn. Not sure why. Must be something here. Holy moly. This is not a Duel Links, I'll tell you right now. Then what a Witchcrafter card he's got at Prismatic too. Disgusting, guys. When your opponent attacks or targets, you gotta just bring it out and send one. He throws away my Mighty Dreadnought. Not a friendly introduction to this Witchcrafter monster. So now he's all emboldened. He's destroying my monsters. I'm gonna chain my Raider now. Now I can use the Raider. I guess it's gotta be during your opponent's turn, that's where I messed it up. So we bring out this Machina Ultra Spare. She's gonna negate it because he's on the field, but what we really want now is Citadel. Citadel's gonna be able to clap all these monsters. Now she's already negated effects, which means Citadel's effect is free. We get to tribute him. That destroys everything with defense lower than his attack, which is all of those monsters. Then we bring out a Drill and a Harvester, that's the Wombo combo of Infinitrack. Then we bring out Brutal Dozer, that brings out a Trencher. That's gonna be our level 9 Earth Slicer, baby. We're gonna be able to destroy a back row, swing, and do some real damage. And then while he's got a, or no, I think something was restricting my summoning that turn from bringing out Zeus. But anyway, he's got a Pittori. Oh, I make a huge misplay here. Here's misplay of the duel right here, guys. So he's building back up, getting a bunch of spell cards very quickly. We get Forbidden Droplet. This helps us to lethal. I totally messed it up. You'll see here. He's getting a bunch of searches, a bunch of adds still. My goodness. Now we swing once. He avoids destruction. We only need to do 1,000 damage. We're doing 800 damage. If I would have used Forbidden Droplet, it would have been lethal. I could have used Forbidden Droplet in the damage phase. We could have had lethal. He's only 200 left. Misplay number 1. Now we're going with Zeus. We're gonna set our Forbidden Droplet, so we're still gonna get value out of the Forbidden Droplet. We just could have got lethal, and that's only the first misplay. There's one more big misplay, and we still pull it out. He's bringing out an Adele, using Holiday for a Verray, building right back up. We have Zeus though, we're waiting on Zeus. He's trying to negate effects. She's gonna get her effect negated. We go for 2, we hit the Adele too, just in case she's trying to bring something out. It goes to the Jenny, she'll bring something out, it's a Scametta. Banishes a bunch, brings out the Destruction Boy, so he's gonna force Zeus's hand. We're gonna have to throw away this entire field. Good value though on that Zeus. Now all we need is any sort of monster we can normal summon, or any sort of monster that could get our Machina Fortress out. He banishes Trencher. Trencher had a special summon coming. No, we get Swift Scarecrow, he has 0 attack. There's nothing we can do. Now he gets this super annoying card. It's only annoying because he adds this girl who will destroy us when we attack this card. Oh, it's not good. He's building back everything right back up. All I have is a little Swift Scarecrow. How are we gonna win this duel? He does only have 200 life points left though. There's gotta be a way we can get to him. We bring out our drill, bring out our boy. Forgot I already used my 5xe. My 5xe monster is gone. So not much we can do. Here's misplay number 2. I tried to Regeki Break. He just played that card to negate the first spell card. Did not pay enough attention. We're gonna normal summon Gear Frame. Go into the Metal Crusher. That's gonna bring Fortress. We're gonna bring Dreadnought because we know as soon as we swing he has this monster. But now he has 2 boys he has to deal with. He incorrectly goes for the Dreadnought. Because if Dreadnought was going to destroy that monster, it was going to special summon some big boys. But now, I can destroy my fortress. Misplay number 3 right here. I destroyed the negate spells. I should have destroyed this one. First time each Witchcrafter would be destroyed, they're not. Should have destroyed that. I destroyed the spell one. Should have destroyed this one. But we're still going to win the duel, obviously. He's chaining to my Citadel, no big deal. Here comes Citadel. Off of Fortress's Death. Fortress's Death also lets us destroy a spell card. He won't get destroyed, but we don't need to destroy him with that perfect 200 lethal. Nothing more satisfying than clapping a Witchcrafters with an Event Xyz deck. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing another player who's trying to cheese a different win con and not do any Xyz. Mr. Quick Click 88. You should join in the fun and try some Xyz summons instead of trying to stall and burn. So anyway, we normal summon Harvester, special summon the Heavy Freight. Look at this, guys. This is a natural Zeus. This is a natural Zeus. Look at this play. Go boom, they're both 12. That's a Zeus with 2 equip. We should have put our Heavy forward on our boy. I thought I really wouldn't have to use his effect first turn, but this dude is using Time Lords, so I gotta remove these monsters. Thankfully Zeus is a good instance of removal. So will just bring another Time Lord out. I hate this archetype. So we're gonna Regeki Break it. Now we can swing. Check this out. We bring out Drill. Drill brings out Pegasus. Pegasus brings out Train, baby. Let's go. Pegasus becomes the same level as Train. Pegasus, great card for this deck. Then boom, we got the Super Dreadnought, hitting him for 3,200. We could have gone up to 6k. Not sure why this boy can't attack, but he couldn't attack. I even tried to add him to something. No idea why he couldn't attack. Anyway, we get evenly matched at the end, but we keep our Super Dreadnought. Going Kaijus, Time Lords, Disrupt, Burn, Super Cheese. Just try some of these, dude. How's that, like... I don't know. Play the game how you want, I guess. And I'm gonna clap you with a fun deck. So we gotta leave that monster, even with this monster. They're gone in the standby phase. All this noise brings another out. This time I think that returns. And does a little bit of burn, just 300. Not a huge deal. You get a Forbidden Droplet. Perfect against Time Lords. We just gotta time it perfectly. We need an 1800 monster here somehow. Brings out another Time Lord. This one's gonna have our life points, I think. Yeah, and then he'll lose it in the end phase. This monster we'll have to do as we can normal summon it. That'll special summon the big freight train. Then we can special summon the brutal dozer. That'll special summon a harvester, but it can't use its effect. We should have brought out Trencher or Tunneler, honestly. Not just a harvester, but do what you will. He's gonna lose that monster again. Now we did have Forbidden Droplet. We could have stopped that monster and did 1400 damage. I did not expect to get Lightning Storm. This guy's deck is pure cheese. He's gonna do some more damage. I think this returns us and does 300 damage again. 900, so 300 for each. Thinks he's gonna burn us to death. We refuse. We get our machine a gear frame. All we really do is outlast him. We normal summon Harvester. Go with the train once again. I just need to get to Dyson Sphere. If we could have got to Dyson Sphere, maybe could have had a chance. We could have negated all those attacks, but no Dyson Sphere for us. We still got plays though. Harvester searches Tunneler. Tunneler tributes the train. Now we're at level 7. This level 7 can remove his material immediately, gain 1000 attack. That throws our Tunneler to the graveyard. We get to return 5 to draw 2. It's going to be fantastic value. For this last push of a comeback, we get another train and a gear frame now. So, have to pass it. Loses his monster once again. Kaiju's us once again. And has to end the phase. So he already lost because we could have just dunked on him with his own Kaiju. But we'll show him how deep the plays got. We're going. We go Gear Frame into Freight Train. It's unfortunate we got this boy in our hand. But we'll still make use of him as we go with Fortress. Throw away Fortress. Bring out Fortress. Then that's more than enough amounts of lethal for the boy. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are starting a duel. I always forget what the best position is. I think it's right here. It'd be best. So, let's see. Raider Wing. What is this? Rapid Raptors? Yeah, they gotta be loving this event. They're already a natural Xyz archetype, so they're probably balling easily through this event. Let's see how we handle them, though. He's got a Raid Raptor nest. The Rapid Raptors? They're Raid Raptors. So, natural Xyz, I don't know exactly what they do though, they don't even have material. This guy's got a Raider's Knight. Honestly, no idea what they do. Let's talk about my hand. I crouched down on the Metal Crunch. I went with less of him, I think just for Forbidden Droplets and things like that. He wasn't too important out of 9. So we already have our out-trigger extension. Heavy forward, you know from Duel Links, it's how we search our Infinitrack. Then here's Harvester, searching our Trencher. Now we use the Brutal Dozer. We'll special summon by tributing, then special summon from the deck. We get Crab. We shouldn't have brought out Crab with that. We could have just, or I guess we didn't need Crab's effect. So here we're going with 9. Once we get that Trencher out, that's our Earth Slicer. He's gonna be able to discard 2. Oh, I should have popped before I did this, but we can use the spell card to go into our biggest boy. So now we put heavy on him. I definitely should have popped with the Infinitrack monster. We could have popped and then done this and done even fatter damage. But what this monster does, you detach, gain 2000 attack, can't be targeted thanks to this card. Quite a monster. It would have been a much smoother duel if I would have used my Infinitrax material to destroy. We could have got more material on him to get just high enough. So this guy's going with an Infinity Dragon, but it's a cheater Infinity Dragon, so he only has 1 instance of a negate. We'll be able to get through that. So he's gonna destroy our boy, our Brutal Dozer, no problem. Cannot touch this monster. Don't know what that is. Sure, he can't touch this monster. Oh, he can. Yeah, he'll flip us to defense for a while. So we top deck a Fortress, always great. He's keeping us in defense. Not a huge deal. Now he's going to detach one, flip up, swing at our poor fortress. That's going to trigger his effect. We're going to threaten his infinity, so he has to negate this. And now that he's negated it, he's going to be in for a lot of trouble, and that infinity is pointless. That means this boy can get bigger, so he gets rid of that infinity, going with a Zeus. Only one material on the Zeus, so not much you're gonna do. We go up to 8k. He realizes the Zeus only has one material, and he scoops. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are. We got our Twin Twister. We got an Air Raider, a Fortress, and a Gear Frame. So now, Gear Frame has a play to go into another level 4 and get a couple more special summons, but we get Ash Blossom. So, no Search, no Summon. Throw away Borer, I think, no, Tunneler with our Machine of Fortress. We add Gear Frame on a Fortress. We have our Twin Twister. I used it to get rid of this field spell, negate your opponent's first monster effect, and all sorts of other crazy stuff. Not trying to do that, so we get rid of it immediately, even though Twin Twister could have hit 2. I wanted that card to bounce immediately. So here he's gonna hit a Luna, target my poor fortress, which means he has to discard a card. Call to the Grave is gone, loses his monster. But we do lose our monster too. He had some sort of charmer, not really sure what that's gonna do for him. We get another chance at our Gear Frame. We'll do it proper this time. I actually go with just the Citadel, so we'll throw the Citadel away with our boy Fortress. Getting it done without the XCs with just machine power so far. That's what the Machina part is for though. The Infinitrack that really gets the XCs going. So here, what is this? Magistus? Trimagistus? No idea what they really do. I'm sure it's just an archetype. Oh no, he's doing XCs. He's got a Bahamut Shark. Gotta bring out more stuff. Oh, he's doing Totally Awesome. Look at him go. Totally Awesome's gonna come at poor little Gear Frame. But that's gonna trigger Citadel. Now he's gonna use Totally Awesome. What does that do? Does that negate Citadel, or what is that? Yeah, so that'll negate Citadel. That's no problem, because we have more Citadel coming. So he's going main phase 2, he's gonna end phase. Totally Awesome may have stopped Citadel for a turn, but we have more. Use Drill, copy his level, just to see if he had anything to change. We Kamikaze Fortress into Bahamut Shark, destroy the Bahamut Shark at the same time as reviving our Machina Citadel. Now we're gonna swing big over this little monster and easily do enough damage for lethal. So I was surprised by the depth of this deck. I really didn't expect much from this deck. I spent virtually no crafting points on this deck. I haven't really aimed specifically for this deck, so I was really impressed with how I was able to throw it together. It's all thanks to the extra deck I have spent on that, spent my gems on that, I don't even know what the box is called, that has all the big machine XCs monsters. Those monsters are low-key pretty cool, and this is the deck I have built around them, so it's been amazingly fun in this event. This event is way better than the ladder, so they banned enough, I feel. I mean, you still find some people, I've seen a lot of Dark Magicians who don't use an extra deck. That Witchcrafters player had no intention of doing any XCs. So you still find people trying to abuse, but for the most part, I've seen a lot of XCs, a lot of Raid Raptors, great stuff like that. So hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.